Hey everyone, it's Megan and today I'm really excited to do this video for you. I'm going to do a tutorial on Lupita Nyong'o's SAG Award makeup, and it looked like this. I think she's absolutely beautiful, amazing, and I was so inspired when I saw a picture of her and Jennifer Lawrence on Nylon Magazine's Facebook, and I just had to recreate the look. So I did it the other day, and now I'm going to do a tutorial on how I did it. And I'm going to link down below two different websites. One is, I found a Harper's Bazaar article full of every single product that her makeup artist Nick Barros actually used. They were all Chanel. I don't have any of those products, but if you do have Chanel products or you want to know exactly how he did it, he gave a step-by-step on what he did, and there was even like a little sketch of what he like showed to her when he was making up what he wanted to do for her makeup. And also, I just watched a video this morning of Lupita talking at the Essence Hollywood Luncheon, and she talked about beauty and how that corresponds with race and skin color, and how it's really not anything that has to do with each other. Beauty is from the inside, and she said that compassion is what really shows that you are beautiful. So I thought that those were two really interesting looks at the beauty side of it and also how she sees beauty herself. So I'm going to link those down below, and if you like Lupita as much as I do, you would really enjoy both of those links. So I think this makeup is absolutely stunning, and I know I don't look anything like Lupita, but I was really inspired by her and the makeup that she wore to the SAG Awards, and I wanted to recreate it with the products that I had at home. So first I'm going to start with my Urban Decay Primer Potion to prime my eyes. So hopefully this beautiful makeup will stay all day. And this is just like a clear base, basically. It just blends out to nothing, but it prevents your eyeshadows from creasing. I have to put a cream eyeshadow, and I have a beautiful cream shadow that I'm going to use for this look today. So that works out perfectly. So you just need a little bit of that. Then I'm going to put on my Maybelline Color Tattoo and Lavish Lavendar, which was limited edition, but I know that a lot of people have this. So if you don't have this one, if you have a light lavender or lilac eyeshadow base, cream eyeshadow, you can use that. If not, it doesn't like make or break the eyeshadow look. This is just something that I like to do. It helps the eyeshadow stick, and I'm bringing this even into the inner corner and like all up into the crease. Also underneath the lower lash line, because we are going to put some shadow down there. So just slap that on in a thin layer all over the eye. And I think this is a beautiful look for spring. I know that we're still in the midst of freezing cold weather, but this makes me really excited for spring, and I will definitely get more use out of this look when it is warmer. And I'm not really someone that wears a lot of color on my eyes. Usually I used to all the time, but this really inspired me and I wanted to do this look a lot. Okay, so now that we have our beautiful base on, I'm taking this Revlon Sea Mist Quad. This came out last spring or summer, and I'm going to take this teal color here with a Sephora Medium Shadow brush, and I'm just going to get a lot of it onto the bristles, and I'm going to put this in the inner part of my eye and even into the inner corner slightly. And it was hard to find a color really similar to the one that Lupita was wearing in my collection. Like I said, I just used the products that I had in my collection. I didn't go out and buy any. So this is the closest that I could find in what I had. And I think it's so beautiful. I barely use this quad, and I'm glad that I'm getting use out of it now. Okay, then you need like a purple shade, and I have this Bare Minerals palette. This is called the Cocktail Hour. I'm going to use the top purple shade. It's called Swanky. And I'm just going to use that lightly on the outer portions of the lid. So you want like more of a fluffy brush. This is one from Target, the Up and Up brand. You don't want too much of this because on Lupita, because she has this beautiful dark skin, I can't really tell exactly what colors are on it, so I'm trying to guess what it would look like on fair skin. So I think that sort of a medium purple color would do the trick. So I am just putting this lightly on the outer portion and into the crease. And I have barely used this palette either, so I'm getting a lot of use out of things that I haven't really used since I bought them last year. And I'm just bringing this into the crease and making a shape with it, so it's flattering to my eye shape. And you're sort of blending the two colors in the middle, but we will do more blending after we get this purple color down. And since I use the products that I have in my collection, I encourage you guys not to try to seek out all the products that I'm using, but to go into your collection and swatch a bunch of your makeup and try to find a like tealish blue color and a purple, and I'm going to use like a pinky lilac color in a second. I'm sure you have something. I was surprised that I had all of these colors in my collection, but since I have so many different eyeshadow palettes, they include a lot of different colors, so I would really suggest like looking through your stash before you buy anything that you see in any tutorial, but especially like this more specific like bright color tutorial, because I don't really use these colors very often. Okay, so now that we have this beautiful smoky sort of like peacock look, I'm going to go back into the Cocktail Hour palette, and I'm going to take this beautiful lilac-y pink color. It's called Elixir. And I'm going to take the same brush and just get a little bit on the tip, and I'm going to go around the edges of all of the eyeshadow. And this just helps blend it out, and we're also going to put this color on the lower lash line so it will sort of bring everything together. And I never use these pinky sort of colors, but this is pretty close to the orchid color of the year, so I thought that was kind of cool. For the lower lash line, I'm taking this Sephora 26 shadow brush. It's just this itty bitty brush, and I'm going to get this on the tip, and I'm going to pretty heavily put this on the lower lash line. And at the end, I'll probably come back in and intensify this, because this is one of the parts of Lupita's makeup that I really loved, and I thought that it was really striking. And something very different than I have ever done or ever seen before. So just put that along the lower lash line. Okay. Then I am going to use a gel liner. I don't think Lupita's wearing any eyeliner or anything like that, but I really need to with how I like my eye makeup. So I'm taking this Annabelle smudge paint in Plummed, and Sam sent me this from Canada. It has a brush on it, but I'm going to use my own fine liner brush. It's just this beautiful plum color. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell, but I thought that it really complemented this makeup. So I'm just going to put a thin line and maybe wing it out on the top lash line. Okay, now that I have the liner on, I'm going to put my mascara on. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition. And I'm just going to pack this sucker onto my lashes. Okay, eyes are done, which is the main focal point. Now I'm going to go onto my face. I'm going to use the Dr. Jart Black Label Detox BB Cream. And Lupita's skin is seriously one of the most, like, clear, like, perfectly toned skinned I've ever seen. She has, like, no blemishes, and it's, like, so smooth looking. And it was also really radiant. So a BB cream or like a more dewy foundation I think would be great for this look. I'm not sure what foundation she was using, if any, because I swear her skin looks like that's just how it naturally is. But to slightly even out my skin, I'm going to use this BB cream, which I really like, and it looks natural and does have a little bit of a glow. I just realized that my inner corner is kind of like crazy, and I didn't want the blue like too far in. I wanted to add in this pink from the Sea Mist, Revlon Sea Mist eyeshadow palette. I wanted to add this pink in the inner corner just to bring in, like, connect the lower lash line and the inner corner. So I'm just dusting that on lightly. And that really brightens and opens the eyes a lot. Okay, for blush, I can't really tell what blush she has, but I'm going to use my Dior Rosy Glow lightly on the cheeks because I think that looks very springy and just brightens the face. And I'm using my Real Techniques multitask brush. To add to that beautiful glow that Lupita has, I'm going to use my RMS Beauty Living Luminizer, which is just a really natural cream highlight that adds almost a wet sort of look to the skin. It's very natural, very beautiful, and I'm just going to apply that to the tops of my cheekbones. Down the bridge of my nose. And also on my Cupid's bow. I think it looks beautiful on the Cupid's bow. And I'm just going to go back in with my blush brush and just blend that together. And finally, for lips, I am going to use my Rimmel Moisture Renew in number 340 to nude or not to nude. And it is this really nice, like, shiny pink tone, and her lips looked so glossy and, like, they didn't have too much color. So this, I think, is a really good, like, not dupe, but it sort of represents the color that she was wearing, and it was something that I had in my collection. Finally, I can't forget about brows, OMG. I'm just going to use my normal brow product Sephora double-ended brow brush and the Hip Duo in Shady. I'm mixing the colors. And for the final touch, I'm just going to go back in with the lilac shade and really pack it on the bottom just to make sure that's really intense. I'm just going to take a brush with nothing on it and go lightly over everything. And that is my final Lupita Nyong'o inspired look from the SAG Awards. I really encourage you guys to check out the links that I post down below with more information on what her makeup artist actually used and her amazing speech at the Essence Beauty Luncheon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and even if you're not a fan of Lupita or you don't even know who she is, I hope that you liked this really springy sort of smoky eye. I love it so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this different video from me, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye!